Who will I notice first? A beautiful man walking down the street or a beautiful woman walking down the street? I'll notice the beautiful man.
I will notice the beautiful man. What is wrong with you, woman? Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel for you guys today. My name is Ryan, and welcome, baby. As I am gay, I once was a closeted person. But one thing about it, I always knew I was gay. If you had shown me, I don't know, Adam from Lab Rats back in the day, or my bully who was low-key secretly my crush, I would have acted a fool, because I had a crush on them. But for these men that we're about to get into, their story's a little different. In this episode, My Husband's Not Gay, Jeff, Pret, and Curtis are married to Tanya, Megan, and Tara. Everything seems to be so good. Their love seems to be unbreakable. Their bond seems very, very strong. Until one of them says a little something that is a little skeptical.
I'm definitely attracted to men, too.
Girl, what the f? What do you mean? The wife is sitting here so easy, just knowing that her man is gay. Later on, we are finally introduced into the first couple, which is Jeff and Tanya, and we get to see their story on how they've been happily married for 9 years.
I experience SSA, or same-sex attraction.
Not gay. SSA.
Girl, you are lost. You are lost. You're in the shadows, fighting, trying to figure out, what do you mean, not gay? Girl, if you don't get off my screen, she might be so far gone, we are not able to save her. He says SSA, same-sex attraction. Is that not somehow gay, in a sense?
Who will I notice first? A beautiful man walking down the street or a beautiful woman walking down the street? I'll notice the beautiful man.
I will notice the beautiful man. What is wrong with you, woman? This man just walked down the street and you just pulled your glasses down. You just saw your man pull the glasses down and check this man out. If that is not an issue, then I don't know. Maybe I need to go to Planet Kepler, because I don't know what's going on. You see a man more attractive than your own wife that you had a child with. I know if you had free will, you would not be with this woman. You would be with the man that you just saw walking down the street. You would be running after him, trying to get his good.
Jeff told me about his same-sex attraction. It was definitely the worst time in our relationship. We got home to his place and I thought, he's finally gonna say, I love you. And instead he said, I think you need to know that I'm attracted to men. I was crushed.
That should have been the moment you left. In order to make it in life, y'all know my favorite saying, I haven't said it in a minute. In order to make it in life, the brain has to work. Was it working when you accepted that and you kept your life going on? What happened? I thought the man that I liked was gonna tell me, oh, I love you. But he's telling me you like men.
I didn't know what I was facing. I didn't know that a girl could be with a guy that was attracted to men.
My thing is, can you? Because at some point, you're gonna feel your husband doesn't like you, I feel. Like, how are you okay with him checking out men? We got a little taste of Jeff and Tanya, which we'll be seeing in the future. But next couple we have is Pret and Megan. Pret and Megan have actually been married for 8 years, and they actually met when they were really young. There's also the child as well. Oh, kids.
I was always interested in him, but the feelings weren't reciprocal for obvious reasons.
What? And you're okay with that. I'm sorry to pause again. Feelings weren't reciprocal. You just said it. What else is making you stay? I know this stuff ain't that good. I don't want to mean this in any way, in a rude way or anything. If a woman does something like this or a man does something like this, I feel like it's kind of desperate. You feel that nobody else will like you, and you go to someone who tolerates you and somehow can put up with that, and you stay. I'm a guy and a girl's lesbian. She doesn't like me. Why am I still trying to chase after this person who has no sexual or a type of attraction to me? I don't find it working in the brain. I don't know. But you literally said the feelings were reciprocal. How are y'all still together today?
Growing up, I thought for a long time that I was gay. I thought that these feelings defined me.
You're in denial. Except, you know, and the thing is, I feel like I've been here before. Obviously not married to a woman, but obviously having feelings for a guy, but feeling I have to suppress them. I hope this man is happy today. There's but so much. It might seem like you can push through, but can you really?
I feel like I'm the winner of life's lottery. Like, have you seen her?
You feel like she's the winner of life's lottery, okay. Okay, and maybe she is. But for you, your life lottery is with a man.
Will he be attracted to me? At the same time, though, it was, well, at least he doesn't have anybody else to compare me to.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. This is settling. Girl, you are settling for a man. You're finding any little thing that could possibly make it still look cute and stick with the girl. Read it between the lines. Look at this man. Look at yourself. Maybe. Girl, shut that shit up. Shut it up. You know this is not right. It doesn't matter. It actually does not matter. You still have the same opportunity to get cheated on by a man. And then my question is, so would you be okay if he's flirting with another man? It doesn't matter. Just because it's not a girl, he can still also give it some temptation. It doesn't matter, girl.
There have been periods in our marriage where I knew that the attraction wasn't there.
And you stayed. Like, I don't get it, girl. What is this lady's name? Megan? Megan. Now you know better. If this man, you know the attraction isn't there and you still sticked it out, this is not those stick out moments. This is the time to pack your bags and flee the town to find you a new man. I also have a feeling that some of these men are like, I think I said it earlier, I think some of these men are using their attraction to these women as a stepping stool into society so they don't get hated on in a way. Pret and Megan will also show up in the future, but we're on to our next couple, which is Curtis and Tara. They are the longest that have been married out of all these couples that are being shown. They've been married for 20 years. But 4 years ago, Curtis went to his wife saying that he was an SSA as well. And mind you, I said 4 years ago. So married for 20 years, 19, 18, 17, 16. You told her 16 years in. How does this work?
I really had not talked to anyone before in my life. It had been building to that point and got up one morning and I knew it was time.
This is a gay man. I feel like I've seen him in life before. Aww, be free.
Explained to me at that time the difference between having these feelings and not wanting to act on them.
Even if he's not acting on it, he still has the thought. Just because the thoughts are not being acted on doesn't change that he's gay. I think some people lack to understand when they come out and say, I'm not gay anymore. Like, okay, they can say that, but you're obviously gonna be fighting the temptation. You're just not gay to the public anymore, but in your brain, you're still gonna be dealing with like finding guys attractive. Just how like for a straight person, if they see another woman, just because they're not acting on it doesn't mean anything, but they still could have thoughts and be like, wow, she's so beautiful. Like, oh, I wanna like do, like, you see what I mean? Or I don't know. You still have the thoughts. It's not a natural instinct to think of a woman. Your natural instinct is about a man. So regardless of what you choose, you're still gonna be thinking about a man. And then you also mentioned you never spoke about it to anybody else. So now it's like, okay, I see why you're kind of here. Nobody was able to guide you like I would. After they show us a little more of Curtis and Tara, they get a knock at the door and guess who it is? It's the couples.
Come on in. It's Jeff and Tanya.
Also, another friend came up was Rob. He's not actually gay. They're friends. Everything seems to be okay until they start talking about the Bible. And Rob is not too much for the SSA that they are presenting.
The whole act is against the teachings of the gospel. In the Mormon faith, we do not practice homosexuality.
One of the husbands start to speak out on this as well, as Rob was just vocalizing on how he feels that same-sex attraction basically is still not right.
What the LDS Church teaches is that behavior is a choice. Choosing to act on these feelings is what it's all about. Having the feelings, not so much.
I feel frustrated when people don't understand what it is that Pret's going through and the choice that he has made to be married to me.
I feel like for some reason, you're frustrated for the wrong reason. Like, okay, yeah, defend your man. But still, yeah, you're gonna defend him. You married him. You've actually had an attraction that he doesn't actually even have back to you, but you want him to stay. Y'all have a child. You're gonna want to defend him. But I don't think she sees that this man is deep down gay. I guess I can see where she's coming from, but I still don't.
I see people as people, not by their sexual orientation.
Period. I do like that though. Okay, Rob, you cool for that. See, that's the thing. I also feel like a lot of people would obviously just discriminate, but he still loves people. He still sees people as people despite if you are attracted to whatever you're attracted to. Some of the same-sex attraction guys go to basketball later and we get to meet somebody new that we haven't got to see at all.
My name's Tom. I'm 34 years old.
Later on, Tom said something that was kind of interesting and made no sense, which I was kind of shocked by.
I don't feel like I fit the mold of guys that are attracted to other men, other than my deep and abiding love for Broadway show tunes and the attraction to males.
What? Okay, wait. You know when you say males, it doesn't mean that much different from men, if I'm correct. So wouldn't you fit the mold to be attracted to men? I'm confused. I'm so confused. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I feel that he thinks when he says males and men, he thinks it means something different.
The danger scale is a way to bring out some of the inner feelings and figure out, oh, okay, that is attractive to me and I didn't even realize it.
Acceptance is so important. Acceptance is actually so important. Do you accept yourself? I'm asking through the camera. Or do you want to end up like this? What do you mean about bring out the inner feeling? I thought you said you were suppressing them. I thought you weren't acting on them. If this scene also couldn't get any worse, it just did. As these same-sex attracted men are playing ball, their wives show up. But then the wives say something, I don't get it.
Sometimes when our husbands are at the park playing basketball, we like to wander by and check them out along with any other eye candy that may be on the court.
This is just sad. Oh my fucking god. Just say you aren't happy in this gay marriage. Just say it. Just say it. Maybe if you speak it out, you might be able to accept it out. Yeah, I thought I ate that. What do you mean you're looking at other eye candy? Isn't that something somebody says single? Like I say that sometimes. So I'm confused on you're saying that now when you've been married. And she giggling on this side. Girl, boo.
They're kind of in a place that I want to be. I want to meet a girl and like her and say, by the way, I'm attracted to guys.
Get out while you can. They're far gone. They're obviously gonna lure you in. It's like a cult, kinda. But you are strong enough, Tom. Be yourself. Be gay. Go be with another man. I'm not gonna shame you for it. I'm all love here. We love you. They're gonna put you in a rabbit hole. I see it in the future. Later on, the couple start asking Tom if he's been checking out girls, if there's been any girls trying to wander in his life, but there hasn't. But Tanya then later says that she knows a girl. She's willing to do a little blind date for him during a dinner party with all of them there. Meaning two things. This is going to be the most awkward shit we have seen, folks. And if he does accept, that means we lost Tom. There's no turning back. We've lost him. Also, Tom was never mentioned on how they were doing this, by the way.
I've got a friend of mine that I'd like to set him up with. She's a little quirky herself.
Y'all been talking about this without me?
Of course.
How about like a dinner party? We could have everybody over.
You're all going to be there for my blind date.
Oh, yeah.
Promise me you'll make it as awkward as possible, and I'll come.
Come on, this is us.
This is going to be great.
We've lost Tom. Later on, the girls go on a hike all together and talk about their secretly gay men. What puts the icing on the cake is that Tanya's sister-in-law obviously knows that he has same-sex attraction, but Tanya's friend who's coming along with these girls don't know anything about this.
With the SSA, we're so different in so many ways.
What is SSA? So our husbands are actually attracted to men? Oh, wow, that sounds challenging. It can be. Yeah, totally genuine. When I heard about SSA, I was taken aback. Really, a lot of questions just flooded my mind.
Clock it.
My running thing is, out of all of the women, he chose me, and out of all of the men. So I really feel even that much more special.
You're obviously gonna feel special because he chose you, but that doesn't take the fact that you're probably the only one who wanted to put up with that type of bullshit. He probably was looking for girls and they were turning him down because they don't want to have a gay man. They know that it's not going to be right for them. They're going to just be miserable. Oop, nip slip. They know that they're not going to be comfortable and you're the only one who's wants to be. And you thought this was going to work, but you probably are so far gone that you think it does.
How does that affect your sex life?
This is my second marriage, so I know what it's like to be with what you would call a straight guy and now what some people might call gay. And I'd say this one's better just because I learned how to talk about really hard things. So we end up with a much better sex life.
I don't believe a damn thing she's saying. Well, maybe actually you do, because maybe he wants to be so straight that he's gonna give it. I don't even like how I'm talking about this. But I don't know how you can say this so easy. I don't get it.
I think that my husband and I probably have a better sex life than any of our straight friends that we know.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh my God, you're trying to just say anything, bro. I'm not in their bed with them, but I just feel like this is not true.
I am a fully satisfied woman.
Stop the cap. When you stop the cap, life gets better. Later on, Jeff, Tanya, Pret, and Megan meet up for early dinner.
Boulangerie?
Ooh, thank you.
Don't laugh, it's not that funny.
So did you guys notice anything?
He's a very good-looking guy.
This sounds like men talking to their girl. How is this a conversation? Oh my God, she looks like she's trying to keep pushing through the bed. Girl, you know you're not happy. Look at that frown. That frown is saying something. This is that, well, fuck it. Like, I don't know, girl. But I will say I do applaud her for staying this long because I don't think I could ever. How are you able to talk about your gym crushes and stuff in front of your girl? How is you good? Later on, the guys get together and they take Tom for shopping because he has the blind date coming up, which is going to be exciting, but also very awkward. Obviously, their wife are not present, but they notice two guys and they start checking them out. As they continue checking out, they actually notice that they actually know the people that they're checking out.
Well, that's Jay.
Yeah. Hey, Jay. What's up, man? How's it going?
They start talking about how Tom is gonna go on a date with the girl.
We set Tom up on a date for tonight.
Is that a boy or a girl?
How dare you? A girl.
You're attracted to men, but you're going on a date with a girl?
Yeah, so we don't really call it gay. We call it SSA, same-sex attracted, right? I'm not afraid to be called gay. I just feel like it's not real accurate. I don't feel like the label totally describes me or who I am. And sometimes I feel like if someone says he's gay, it means that you're in relationships with men, and I'm not.
So would you say then I'm SSA because I'm not in a relationship? Because I'm gay. but I'm not in a relationship. So what do you mean? I think he's trying to come up with any little thing that he can think of to not be fully himself.
You ever been tempted to try this side of things?
The attraction's just not there.
But just because, you know, you're not familiar with the equipment doesn't mean the learning curve isn't fun.
That's right.
Ew, I don't like this. This is like, you know when straight guys are like, so you haven't tried the lady pond yet? It's like, no. Well, bro, just try, like, how could you? No, hush. Be quiet. I don't want to, and I'm not going to. Just how you want to live your life that way, I'm living my life that way. This seems also like culty. Why are you trying to make me join? I don't like this. So later on, Jeff comes home to tell his wife, Tanya, that he's going on a camping trip. But Tanya's reaction was not what we are going to expect.
I think me and the guys are gonna go camping in a few weeks.
Camping?
What's that look?
Who's going?
A couple guys you don't know.
A couple guys you don't know. Excuse you. You need, if you're gonna do this, you're gonna need to be as open as you can. Because you already have your life living in fear probably that one day, I don't know, you might just switch up on me and go fully gay and just leave me. Why are you going with men I don't know about? Why haven't I heard about them? Now it seems like it's a secret. This is why people be anxious.
How well do you know these guys?
I don't know him very well, actually.
Do you remember the incident that happened at the house a couple years ago?
Incident. What? Incident. See, this man needs to be free because you're ruining this woman's life. You are, and she's also ruined her own. But you're ruining this woman's life because now incidents are happening, which yes, they can happen with straight people, but you have never really got to be free. You never really got to be free. And now you still want to be free, but you know it's not right. But then if it comes to you, you're gonna do it anyway. Be free.
There was one time a couple of guys slept over at my house, and let's just say things got a little out of control.
I trust you, but that doesn't mean that some other person's not going to try something on you.
Girl, you know you don't trust that man. Stop that lying. Stop it. Don't do that to yourself. As the night grows fonder, tonight is the night. Tom is having his big blind date with the mysterious girl that he does not know anything about. All of his friends are present and ready to see what's gonna happen.
Her name's Emily.
Okay.
She is Mormon.
Good.
We didn't want Emily to have any preconceived notions about Tom before the date. We told her cameras were here to film a documentary about Mormons in Salt Lake.
Fake ass bitch. I called it. Why would you not tell your friend? If I was Emily and you just told me, oh, this guy is just blah, 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 and I meet him and he's not what you said, I'm gonna be confused because you know him as just as much as you know me. And you said nothing. I would've beat your ass. You didn't tell me one of the most important things about him in this type of situation. And now I'm about to go in looking like a fool. I'm about to get embarrassed on national TV. And I'm thinking this is for something else. I would never be your friend. I hope that Emily stops being your friend after this. Tanya, you're a snake. The way you maneuvered might have not been malicious, but it came off malicious.
I don't know if I want to tell her about it early on or wait and see how things go. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You need to tell her early on, excuse you. Later on, we get a doorbell ring, and guess who it is? Emily. But things get a little rocky at that dinner table already. Emily wants to know how everybody knows each other, because they all gay. Gay.
So how do you guys all know each other?
Unbelievable. Jeff does work.
Why are we changing the subject?
No, I'm just...
We could really make it serious and I could talk about it.
I love dogs.
Why are they making this awkward? Just like find a way to say, oh, we just met through work if you're gonna lie. If I'm Emily, I'm sitting there like, what is going on at this table? Like, where did I just sit at? Mind you, she still doesn't know any of y'all. She's probably feeling left out, and then also like, it just feels weird. And it's not even something she signed up for because she doesn't even know these men are gay. As the night goes on, they're talking about Les Mis. Everything seems to be so fun and dandy. And somehow Emily is starting to like him, I guess.
Tom seems like a really great guy. I would love to get to know him more one-on-one, and I think it would be fun to see him again and just see where things could go.
Emily later on mentions how it's starting to get late and she needs to leave.
I want to see her again. And so I feel like I want to be honest with her, and I'm nervous about how she might respond. I don't want to keep you out here too long, and I don't want to blindside you because I think you're super sweet, nice girl. I don't know how to tell you this.
Girl, run.
I deal with something called same-sex attraction.
So now what? If I was Emily, oh, I'll be ready to kill somebody. My friends lied to me or didn't say anything to me. It made it seem like this was so normal. Lo and behold, I'm interacting this week with a gay man. Something wrong in the brain. What she need to be doing is going in that room and grabbing Tanya by the head and saying, if you ever try me like that again, your head is gonna be in a carton of milk and it's gonna be sold to the lions.
What is it that you want the most?
To be married, have a wife, have kids, have a family. You're great, and I'd love to spend more time with you or go out again. And yeah.
That would be fun.
Can I give you a hug?
Oh, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. So I guess they're going on another date. I just have so many thoughts in my head though. What is her real thoughts walking away with them flowers? This doesn't feel real. Like their story feels so genuine and real at the same time, but it just feels so fake at the same time. I don't know.
It's incredibly important for a woman to be accepting of the same-sex attraction.
Excuse you? It's important for a woman to accept this? What world would I accept where my partner doesn't see me as the first, but they see me as a second? They see men more attractive than me if I'm a woman. She's saying this because she just she's accepted fate. She's too far gone that she doesn't even want to look back and even have to question. So she's just sitting in this. Why would I accept that? You also don't have to. You allowed yourself to. All of you guys, you accepted yourself to feel this way. You didn't have to. Wow, so this was the end. And what I really have to say is, wow, please love yourself. Acceptance is so important because when you don't accept yourself, you dig yourself deeper and deeper and deeper in a hole trying to be something that you're not, or fully accepting of yourself. And people get hurt and you hurt yourself most importantly. You're not going to be happy living your lives. I'm pretty sure these men are deep down very miserable. And I would hate to hear that any of you guys are dealing with this. Unless you truly want it, go for it. But I hope you have your final say and answer before you go in doing things like this where you can potentially hurt the person or you change somebody's life forever and yours too. Please think before you do. I still want to grab Tanya by her head and swing her into the depths of hell because you ain't gonna do some of this shit that you just did to me. I really would love to know where they are now, see what is going on, because this is actually insane. I can't believe this is real. I can't ever see myself being in this predicament. I don't even think when I was closeted I could ever. I knew I needed to just be myself and figure it out, but I don't know. But that's gonna be a wrap of today's video. Honestly, I did enjoy watching this. I gave my thoughts and answers. Let me know what y'all thought in the comments because I just like to know. And again, please, somebody find Tanya and grab her by her head. But overall, if they're happy, they're happy. Not my life. I love you and I enjoyed the baby. Bye.
Please come my way for a minute. You just might end up late. If you're committed, show me what it's like to feel so addicted.